Hi, and welcome to JCMS.NET Video Help. Today we're going to cover workflow actions, also known as actions. To get to actions, make sure your taskbar is open, click on System Administration, and double-click on Workflow Actions. You'll be presented with a list of workflow actions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the fields that comprise an action. We'll take a look randomly and select Court Continued. Okay. Workflow actions are important because it's a semi-workflow system for JCMS.NET. It allows you to put a ticket through particular workflows. Okay. For example, warrants. For example, suspensions. Okay. For example, court continuance. Something commonly that happens is this court has been scheduled. However, due to for some unforeseen reason, court needs to be rescheduled. Well, how do we go about rescheduling the court ticket? You would use a court action or a workflow action. And you would go into the tickets and issue court continued and issue the new date. Now, the appeal in doing that is because you can group those tickets that have been rescheduled together, and that is one of the benefits of workflow actions. Not to mention that it allows the court to make up its own process workflow depending on the case and how it needs to handle it. So back to our original topic, let's go ahead and cover the individual fields that make up a court, or rather a workflow action. The first one is code, and that's a simple mnemonic. That is what the court will deal with on a daily basis. The description is a little bit more information as to what the court code means. Allow payment. This is important. If this action has been issued to a ticket, is the ticket allowed to take on a full payment? Okay, a full payment closes the ticket. So therefore, or allow payment at all. Okay, allow payments. Pretrial. Issuing this court action, does it trigger the pretrial process? Does the ticket get flagged for pretrial? Same for the next field, for trial. Okay, generate mail. Generate mail basically means that if this action is issued to a ticket, does it qualify for a mail merger file? And if so, if you've clicked yes, then you'll want to specify a mail merger file as well. Okay. Abeyance. Abeyance is a very special state. It suspends any actions on the tickets. For example, if a ticket is in abeyance because of a court action issued to it, it will not get processed. It will not get scheduled for court. It will not show up on late reports. Okay. It will show up on abeyance reports. Suspension. Should a ticket go into suspension? And if we drop the list down here just to take a look at them very quick, you'll notice a dash, a yes, or a no. Okay. Many of these options are similar. A dash, a yes, or a no. The dash means make no change. No change means as if the ticket is already in suspension processing, leave it in suspension processing. If you select yes, it forces the ticket in suspension processing. If you select no, it removes suspension processing. So one must select the appropriate state when creating these actions. Okay? And if we continue further, we'll scroll to the right a bit. A suspension code for the state of Rhode Island, a code is required here. Okay? And you may find out from RITT, it's commonly 04. However, in case there's a change, this gives you the ability to change it. Warrant. Should a warrant processing be issued? For non-state jurisdictional tickets for the state of Rhode Island, you may process warrants for local ordinance violations. Warrant code, similar to suspension code. Warrant type, bench or arrest. Okay? Change ticket status, very important. When this action is issued to a ticket, should the ticket's status change to that of this action? Okay? In most cases, you will want to change the ticket status. However, there are cases where you do not wish the ticket status to change. And in that case, you would not select it. You would uncheck the checkbox. And the last one is active, whether or not this is a valid workflow action. The benefit here is that these are long lists of workflow actions. When you are working with the tickets, only active actions are displayed for selection. Okay? If you wish to make changes, add, edit, or change, please go ahead and select the column with the asterisks. Here we go. It's right over here. We would start typing in our test action. Allow payments, yes. Pre-trial, don't change it. Trial, don't change it. Oh, and actually, let's make sure that we specify don't change it. Generate mail, we're not going to generate mail. No mail merge file. Abeyance, don't change anything. Suspension, don't change anything. There is no code associated with it. There's no warrant associated with it. Do not make any changes. 0 for warrant code. None. Okay. Change ticket status. Yes. Active. Yes. Okay. If we want to save this, we have to commit by using the save button at the bottom of the left-hand corner. Save. You'll notice that it's been added. There's our test action. If you wish to print, click on print. A list gets generated. All right. We can close this window back up. Thank you for using JCMS.NET Video Help.